Welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Hey guys, I am back for another video. And in this video, I am going to be doing a multiple color spiral wrap bracelet. I did one of these before. I really love doing these and working with these. These are natural stones, and I did get these from Joann's. So what I'm going to do first is I am actually going to cut this so that I can start using the beads. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And guys, be careful because you can cut your fingers and do all that stuff, but I think you guys know all that. All right. So I'm going to just start by cutting the beads from the strand. And I do have 3 strands here. More like 4 because they come 2 on 1. All right, now this is going to be a very fun project. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I possibly can because I do want to go to another bracelet that I have in mind. Okay, now I have all these different charms. I will decide whether or not I'm going to add those to the bracelet or not. Okay, now I also have my spacer beads right here. My other spacer. These are rose gold. I love these. These are like a perfect accent to a bracelet. Okay, and I'm going to open up these as well because I'm going to use those as well. As I said before, this is going to be actually a very fun project. And I'm going to have a ball. Now, I am getting ready for a conference this weekend. So I'm just making all kinds of things. I'm going to be making more pins and all kinds of beauties. Okay, so I have the memory wire. Now, you can have a smaller memory wire. This is one memory wire that's actually a smaller wrist size. I like working with this particular one because it is a little bit tighter. Now, I do have another one, which is a larger memory wire. As you can see, there's a huge difference between those. This is more for plus size, wrist size. I can wear both. My wrist is about a 7.5. And so I can get into either one. But I just like this particular one because the hold is better. Okay. So, I'm going to go start off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always choose 5. Sometimes I've done 6 or 7, depending on the type of bracelet I'm building. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. First we have to straighten out the wire, make sure the wire is going in the same direction because, memory wire has its own little mind. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little curve just to curve it. Now, I do it this way. Some people do it the other way. Again, it doesn't really matter. I think it's basically whatever your technique is. You know what I mean? All right, so we are going to start this. So I decided to pull the loop. So when I do these loops, I always go over this way. I don't go this way. It just feels odd for me to go this way. If you're left-handed, you might go the other direction. But for me, this feels just great. And it's also about, ergonomics as far as your wrist. You don't ever want to go into the opposite direction. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and start beading this. Now I'm going to look for the smaller one, obviously, because we want to start off small. And we want to be able to have that loop right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a pattern, as I talked about before. And I have to decide how I want my pattern. So I'm just going to build one. And because I'm going to be using like multiple colors as far as the charms are concerned, I am going to just make up a pattern as I go. Okay, now I'm going to put a few more on here, and then I'm going to start actually using the spacers as well. Okay. That's a little big at the bottom. I don't want that right there yet. All right. And as you can see, I switched the pattern a little bit, but that's okay because I like the way that's going. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some more on here. Let's build momentum on this bracelet so we can start creating that look I want you guys to see. This bracelet is going to be so pretty. This is really the epitome of spring colors. Man, wow. I just love all these colors. And if I could, I would wear them all year round, to be honest, because they're just vibrant. I love vibrant colors. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and start adding the spacer beads. Okay, these rose gold. So again, I want to build a pattern. And I'm also trying to create a bling look as well. Not so much, but I do want to give it a little bit of a bling. Okay, and as you can see, there we go with that bling right there. Okay, right. So now I'm going to go ahead and start another pattern. And these beads do not have to go on in any certain way. I want to have fun with this bracelet, so I am basically putting different colors together on different ends. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do another separation, but this time I am actually going to put a bigger bead in the middle to kind of separate it out. And this will be the one that I choose. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes, that's going to be gorgeous. And so we always want that focal bead, some focal bead. And sometimes when I'm building out the memory wire bracelet, I put a couple of focal beads. And I may do that while I'm on camera just to show you. Because it just looks pretty. And let's just keep going. So the goal is to keep wiring until I get to however length I want it. You don't have to use all 5 of the loops. You can stop here if you want to, but I like to use all 5 only because it gives that extended look on your wrist. Okay. Okay, this is starting to look really nice. I hope you guys are getting some good ideas from the channel. I would love to see what you guys are working on. All right. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and go around. I'm going to take a yellow one this time. And then I'm going to add the spacer bead. Another spacer bead. And then I'm going to actually show you some other designs I like to add on here just to give it a little bit of a spark. Now, I'm going to put a little bit more on here and then I'm going to start adding my charms on. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'll start with this one. All right, so now I am going to add a couple of more on, but I am going to do another spacer here. And then I will add some more color to it. Now, sometimes what I do is I'll go and pick like a random bead from another color and I'll add it in there. I like that. And I also like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I like to throw random beads in there just to see how everything's going to look and flow. And because this is such a colorful bracelet, it actually will just make it flow better. All right. Okay. So now remember that this focal bead is right here. So because I'm getting close to that, I'm going to add another focal bead. And this time it's going to be this color. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Okay. So I'll add another 4 or 5 on here, and then I'm going to start putting the pendants on there, or the charms on there, excuse me. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to turn that around, and I am going to add this one on here. Oh, I love that. Okay. I love, love, love that. So now I'm just going to get my jump rings. All right. Now, how I usually open the jump ring, take this part together, and I just open it going that way. And I'll show you how I close it as well. Okay. I will close it by just bringing it back this way. It's less damage to the jump ring, and also it makes it close perfectly. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this all around there. All right, now I have to take it back off because the way that I put it on, it's not facing in the direction that I would like it to face in. And that happens sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to try to put it on this way. And then again, if it doesn't work, then I will, of course, take it off and do it again. All right, so here, as you can see, there's the charm bracelet on there. Okay, now I am going to pick up where I started off. Now this time, because I love the fact that that yellow bead is there, I'm going to take this other yellow bead and I'm going to put it next to it. Okay. Then I'm going to take the random beads that I took before and I'm going to add a little color in there. All right. Actually, I'm going to, this was this color that I had. Here we go. Alrighty. And this is a good way to extend your beads. Like if you don't have enough and you know that you don't have enough, you can put random beads in there. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do another spacer. These rose gold are my absolute favorite to work with because they just bring out, they make the beads pop. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put another charm bracelet on there. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. There we go. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I want to start off with those beads I was using before. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that rose gold again. Okay. My goal is to put 4 charms on here, but I'll see how it looks. Okay. Alrighty. Now what I might do is add in another charm, but a different type of charm, maybe a yellow charm. And I want to see what I have really cute that I would like to see with this. If I don't see anything that I really want to put on there, I'm going to just do some other things. But I do see something right here, so I'm going to add that on it. All right. Okay, so one more time. And as you see, we're getting ready to go back to those focal beads right there. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And then this time I'm going to put a green bead. And this is almost finished. All right. Now I am going to add another charm on here, but this time I'm just going to add that green to it. I like the green. pull this back forward. There we are. Okay, that one went on backwards, so we're going to go ahead and take that off and put it on correctly. I'm tired that wire messes with you. And if that doesn't work, because sometimes it doesn't, for whatever reason, I just take this and open it back up and just pop that charm off and turn it around. Easy peasy. Oh, oh my gosh, this is going to be beautiful. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to start building it off. And I'm going to finish it out. Oh, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. It looks like it's looks heavy, but it's really not heavy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add some of these extra on there. Just to give it that bling look I was telling you about. Because I like that. I really like that. All right, so now I'm just going to finish off the bracelet with these last little few beads. And then it's actually going to be finished. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to end the bracelet with these beads right here. And I think I'm actually good with just 3 charms. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, yes, that is absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And then I'll add a few more of these on. And then I will end the bracelet with these beads here. Okay, now I just have a little bit of that wire left. I'm not going to take it all the way around. I'm actually going to end it right here. Okay. Now I'm just going to put this little end bead on there just because it's at the end and don't want it to have too much room. Okay, now we are all done. Look at that beautiful bracelet there. And it still holds its shape. And voila, gorgeous. Thank you to all my new subscribers. This concludes this tutorial on this multiple colored bracelet. I love it. I love the final touches, and I also will take a picture so that you can see it as well. Thank you for joining my channel, and thank you for watching.